We will now hear from our chief guest, Sabina Khatri. Sabina Khatri is the founder and chairperson of the Kiran Foundation, a non-profit organization that works in Lyari to provide transformational education and promote mental health. Her efforts have garnered several recognitions and awards, including the Sitara-e-Imtiaz in 2020. Her work was featured in Ho Yakin, a documentary series by Oscar winner Sharmeen Obaid Chinoy. She is also an honorary senior teaching fellow at AKU. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Sabina Khatri.
I have to take a deep breather before I start speaking. Thank you so much for having me here today. It's like an utmost delight, the joy, the pride. I just couldn't stop smiling. And it's hard to explain in words what I'm feeling today. Thank you so, so much. Thank you. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. His Highness the Agha Khan, Trustee Badruddin Vilani, esteemed leaders, faculty, and staff of the university, honored family members of the graduates, distinguished guests, and above all, the members of the class 2023. Let's clap for you. Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening. It is truly an honor to stand before you today on this momentous occasion as you all graduate from the esteemed Agha Khan University, a dream for many and a reality for a fortunate few. Truth be told, this is the second time I have been bestowed with this honor of wearing this graduation gown without ever experiencing a college graduation myself. Once by the Habib schools and today by the glorious Agha Khan University. Only meaningful institutions can recognize the contributions of quiet individuals like myself and place them on a pedestal that speaks volumes. I truly feel that this moment for me is something that will go into my history of my life. It means so much to me, it's hard for me to explain. I'll try my best to make you feel what I'm feeling. I'll try my best to transfer what I'm going through right now. Addressing you, the prestigious graduates of this remarkable university, is both very humbling and gratifying, and I'm certain it will become an unforgettable memory for me forever. I have been asked to talk about the little work that maybe I've done, I don't know. I'll try my best to deliver to you in this little 10 minutes that I have. If I go extempore, I'll need 1 hour, so I had to write it down. There are two famous philosophies that have truly helped me in coping with the life and shaped me into the person I am today. I want to give those philosophies to you, my children, today. Number one, everything happens for a reason. A very overrated philosophy, a very overrated quote. But this was something that helped me stay stable. The painful episodes in our lives are like little dots, and they eventually connect to reveal a bigger picture. Nothing happens without a reason. Our Creator works miraculously by depriving us of certain essentials in life to soften the soil of our hearts, allowing empathy to grow. Every moment of loneliness, every shattered dream, and every unfulfilled desire is saved in our banks as currency called courage, a crucial ingredient for persevering in life. If we can believe that everything happens for a reason, we find the faith that helps us to put that courage into action. as a child, giving meaning to my pain helped me develop a coping mechanism that allowed me to not only smile through my adversities, but also embark on a quest to discover my greater purpose. I sought to connect the dots and solve the puzzle. What am I being trained for? This question kept me excited, curious, and restless throughout my growing years. Why was I separated from my loved ones when I was just in my formative years? Coming from a family of doctors, why was I deprived of a college graduation? Why did I become a mother while still a teenager? And thus, the big question once again, what am I getting trained for? This led to the second philosophy that became my guiding light. What you seek, seeks you. Another overrated quote from Maulana Rumi. Sometimes it takes decades to find our purpose. But if we keep seeking, it will eventually find us. Many dots in my life were connecting, but the final dot that brought them all together was my encounter with a mother and toddler who had experienced severe domestic violence in 2004, and they happened to live in Lyari. The wounded child within me could feel the pain of the other child, and the young mother within me could empathize with the helplessness of that mother. My own pain became my driving force. The intense desire to help this mother and child heal and find meaning in their trauma, thereby breaking the cycle of abuse, led to the development of a unique preschool model over 2 years of caring for just one mother and child. Within these 2 years, this model was ready to be offered to more children and mothers within Lyari who had experienced adversities. From 20 children and their mothers, the Sitara-e-Imtiaz model took root in the challenging terrain of Lyari, where families were trapped in the midst of gang wars and violence. Lyari was considered a no-go area, and the children within were cut off from the mainstream education in Karachi. Poverty and political unrest had diverted attention away from education altogether. Moreover, aggression, revenge, and self-harm was becoming second nature to children as young as 7 and 8. While helping them heal from their scars, I began preparing these young toddlers, along with their mothers, for reputable schools, envisioning them in prestigious graduation gowns just like yours. Believing that equal opportunities to education is the only salvage from injustice and inequality. Hence, with the mission to bridge the gap, 140 students were placed over a period of 8 years into schools like the Agha schools, Habib schools, Happy Home, Haq Academy, Generation, Learning Tree, Daud Public School, St. Michael's School, Reflections and Origins, and many more. In 2014, we took another leap of faith and adopted a government school in Lyari, which was partially operating as a torture cell by the local gangs. A big part of the building was under their siege. Kidnapped hostages used to be kept there, and it was used as a torture cell. Today, it stands as a safe haven, hosting 1,000 plus girls and boys, nurturing their dreams to be in your shoes. Alhamdulillah. We proudly claim the Kiran education system to be Pakistan's first trauma-informed schooling system for mothers and children both. Meanwhile, 200 students continue to study at the mainstream schools and colleges through the Sitara-e-Imtiaz program, are students both from our adopted government school called DCTO, named after its founder, Deep Chand Tikamdas Ojha, which was founded in 1925. And then later on, schools were nationalized, and then you all know the story. And then we adopted it in 2014. So this school, DCTO, and the Ibtidai program have not only broken the cycle of abuse, but have also started entering universities. The little child, the little toddler who had gone through domestic violence, today studies in her first year of psychology in Beria University. Others have reached LUMS, IVS, NCA, IOBM, Zabist, Ziauddin, Maju, and of course I'm praying and wishing that I see one of my child here in the Agha University one day. Inshallah. One student has even qualified for the United World Colleges to go to Japan this year, and she's from the government school. These children are now changing the dynamics of Lyari, and an educational revolution is taking root. A noticeable paradigm shift has occurred in parenting styles, with kindness and compassion being celebrated within homes. Today, like any other mother, I pray that my 1,000 plus children can also make it to prestigious universities like the Agha Khan University. I have a vision for them in graduating gowns. It's like always here, always, all the time. Every time I go to such occasions, every time I sat through my own biological 3 children's graduations, I was always dreaming of those children to be there in those graduation gowns. I don't even know if I will live to see all of them in university because my youngest one is 2 years old. So I really don't know. I'm 57, by the way. However, right now, in this moment, I'm loving and living it with you. All of you also are my children, and you are the children of Pakistan. And we have very high hopes from you. You have the whole Pakistan on your shoulder, and we are so, so proud of you. I cannot express how much it means to me to witness neglected and invisible children succeed in life and to witness the change in their lives as well as the lives of their future generations. I have done what I always wanted to do, make a difference in people's lives. That's it, something as simple as that. Driven by these 2 philosophies of Maulana Rumi, which are my gift to you today. Graduates, I have shared my story not because I believe I'm highly accomplished, but because I am not. I did not receive the kind of education that you have received. I'm simply someone who believed in listening to my inner voice, finding meaning in adversity. I would like to take a small break for this. Thank you very much. I would just like to share a little intervention that we do within our schools. On hearing the azan, the entire school, the community of the school, the parents at home, everyone starts deep breathing. So if you hear 3 azans or 4 azans or 5 azans, as many as you hear, you're almost breathing 15 to 16 times during the whole azan. So you end up in the day, at the end of the day, having 50 deep breaths, which we usually don't do. So you can go ahead and do that too. Thank you. So I was telling you that my whole reason to share my story was not to tell you what I've done, but actually to tell you what I couldn't do, what I was deprived of. I did not receive the kind of education that you have received. I'm simply someone who believed in listening to my inner voice, finding meaning in adversity, and continuously seeking my life's purpose. When we believe in the grand plans, the heavens conspire in our favor. As I look out at all of you today, I cannot help but imagine the great things you will achieve with your immense talent, knowledge, and skills that have been developed during your time at AKU. I have no doubt that your accomplishments can far surpass anything I have achieved so far. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to His Highness, the Agha Khan, for helping countless young people, fulfill their potentials, including the Kiran children studying at the Agha Khan schools and colleges, and also at Agha Khan board-affiliated schools like Habib. My children, from my perspective, you are truly living the dream. You are actually living my dream. I want you to feel this. You all are living my dream and the dream of so many more people like me. You have earned one of the proudest titles in Pakistan, alumni of the Agha Khan University. And yet I would like to tell you that you are on a stepping stone right now. Now is the time for you to embark on your quest towards finding your purpose. Never doubt yourself. Repeat this to yourself every day. I want to make a difference. Can you say that with me? I want to make a difference. Can I hear it louder, please? I want to make a difference. And remember, the difference will find you. You will not have to do anything. It will come running to you. Congratulations to all of you, everyone, all the students here in Pakistan, all the students there in other countries. It has been a very overwhelming experience for me, and I'm so glad that I didn't cry. Well, I knew I would, so this means a lot to me. My very near and dear brother, he's also a doctor, he's here. I want to tell him this today, that I love him, and I'm so proud of him. And my friends are here who've been supporting me. They came here, and I'm thankful to all of you that you allowed me to bring my guest here. This has made it even more memorable. Thank you for having me here. Thank you.